Everyone remembers the Attitude Era as the greatest run in wrestling history. The packed arenas, the rattlesnake stunning the boss, the crowd losing its mind every single Monday night. But here's what the highlight reel leaves out. Behind every iconic moment was a locker room, one bad night away from completely imploding. This is the real story. The chaos, the power plays, the personal demons, and the moment the whole beautiful disaster finally ate itself alive. It starts with the Montreal Screwjob, Survivor Series, November 1997. Michaels locked Hart in a sharpshooter, the referee called for the bell, and Hart never tapped. Bret got physical with Vince backstage. The locker room fractured overnight. Trust between wrestlers and promoters collapsed, replaced by suspicion and paranoia. Vince, ever the opportunist, turned his own black eye into a character. Mr. McMahon was born from a real punch to the face. Only in wrestling. Shawn Michaels was in a horrible place during this period, struggling with addiction, failing as a top babyface, alienating virtually everyone around him. He badly injured his back at Royal Rumble '98, which deepened a dangerous dependence on painkillers and alcohol. He and Triple H wielded real power backstage. The Heartbreak Kid was simultaneously one of the most gifted performers the business has ever seen and one of its most combustible personalities. A live grenade in the locker room every single week. The creative side was no less chaotic. Head writer Vince Russo's philosophy, Crash TV, meant short matches, backstage vignettes, and constant shock value. Sometimes it produced genuine magic. Sometimes it produced the brawl for all. Russo's idea was to run Dr. Death Steve Williams through a legitimate Toughman tournament and build him as a monster challenger. Then on July 27, 1998, a mid-card tag specialist named Bart Gunn, a man nobody viewed as a main eventer, knocked Dr. Death out cold with one left hand. The Office's entire plan collapsed in real time on live television. Jim Ross later said, "Nobody who competed in the Brawl for All got over. Gunn was sent home." So here's a question. If you were Vince McMahon in that moment, do you quietly bury the Brawl for All and move on, or do you double down? Comment your thoughts below, because the answer tells you everything about why this era was brilliant and broken at the same time. The very things that made it electric made it unsustainable. At WrestleMania 17, Austin turned heel and aligned with McMahon. Within a week, Shane McMahon announced he owned WCW. The Rock left for Hollywood. WWE couldn't manufacture new stars fast enough. The engine that ran on chaos simply ran out of fuel. The Attitude Era didn't die because wrestling got boring. It died because the chaos that built it was never a plan. It was a controlled explosion that eventually stopped being controllable. The dysfunction was the product. If you want more deep dives into the stories the highlight reel never shows you, subscribe and hit the bell, because this is exactly where we live.